Entertainment circle plus 8-year-old plus singer plus director plus funny plus daily plus female star, Luo Hao traveled through parallel worlds and was reborn as an 8-year-old child. He had a dream of becoming a big star, as a former member of the crew who played tricks. At the age of 8, he awakened to a super genius entertainment system. With the system, he wanted to sing, dance, act, become a director, play basketball, and become a superstar. Live singing, a song from The Lone Brave, ignited the entire internet, making him an idol in elementary school. Writing lyrics and composing, a poem titled Preface to the Orchid Pavilion, shocked the professor. Tsinghua and Peking University invited him to attend university. Participating in a variety show, various amazing skills emerge endlessly, leaving all the audience completely stunned. Is he really a primary school student? Acting director, an 8-year-old child leads the entire scene, and all the celebrities dare not show off their grandeur. He is a demon on the set. 8 years old. What's wrong with being 8 years old? I still become an all-around superstar. From then on, there was an amazing figure in the entertainment industry, who was only 8 years old. He was known for his martial arts skills and singing skills, and kicked the actor, making the entire entertainment industry tremble with fear. The Mimi. Little handsome guy, sister wants to sign you. Reba. Little brother, are you going to be the male lead in my sister's new play? Lu Shishir. Brother, can you consider your sister for your next drama? Lu Tianxian. Good brother, do you think we can join the variety show group for a CP, Chapter 1? 8-year-old children pursue music dreams, steal 100000 to build a recording studio. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Imperial Capital. In a workshop of an abandoned factory building. A small workshop of less than 100 square meters, filled with various musical instruments. Piano, guitar, bass, drums, all 4 major instruments are available. And there is also a series of equipment such as a mixing console, microphone, speaker, recorder, audio processor, etc. It has become a professional recording studio. All of this was built by an 8-year-old child. Luo Hao stood in the middle of a pile of musical instruments, about 1.3 meters tall. His small face, carved in powder and jade, exuded cuteness and immaturity, but his eyes were full of maturity and stability. After powering on all the devices, his small and delicate face instantly showed a look of anticipation. System, has the recording studio I built qualified? Luo Hao is speaking to the system. He is not actually an ordinary 8-year-old child, but a reincarnated child who crossed the earth and became the current Luo Hao. In his past life, he was a group performer who played a casual role in Hengdian, eager to become famous and pursuing his dream of becoming a celebrity. Who knew that during a filming of an anti-Japanese drama, he accidentally burped his butt with explosives and traveled to Blue Star. Blue Star is a parallel planet that is generally similar to Earth, but is not well established in areas such as entertainment, commerce, and law, and is in an era of diversity. Since birth, he has had memories of his past life. From the age of 1 to 8, with over 20 years of experience, he went through it all again. He doesn't even know how he spent these 8 years. However, his life had a turning point a week ago. The system is here. 8 years late, the system where Shanshan arrived finally issued a call of fate to him. And he was given the task of activating the system. To build a recording studio that can record songs. This undoubtedly poses a huge challenge for an 8-year-old child. Fortunately, his soul age is not 8 years old, which is not too difficult for him, but money is a big problem. In the end, under various helplessness, he secretly took his mother's bank card and spent 100,000 yuan to build this recording studio. Because he has had enough and never wants to live like an 8-year-old child again. He wants to become famous, he wants to become a celebrity. What's wrong with being 8 years old? Only with a system, I can still be a big star at the age of 8. Gone. Dreams that were not realized in my past life, I will achieve them in my lifetime. Everything is ready now. It depends on Brother Tongzi. Ding. In the system detection environment. In the scanning device. Detected 4 basic musical instruments for recording songs, detected basic equipment for composition. The mechanical sound of the system sounds. A blue light immediately appeared in the workshop, quickly sweeping across the entire house. Luo Hao's eyes lit up. The system is responding. It should be possible. I spent all 100,000 yuan, but when my parents found out, I couldn't miss a mixed doubles meal. Ding. The test is qualified, the system activation task is completed, and activation is starting. Luo Hao's expression instantly became ecstatic. Shua. Finally succeeded. Not in vain, he took the risk of losing his account and invested 100,000 yuan to purchase these devices. After all, he came from a less affluent family, and his parents took him from the countryside to work hard in the imperial capital after he was born. My father drove a taxi in the imperial capital, and my mother set up a roadside stall selling fried skewers. Over the past 8 years, I have worked hard and saved a total of 300,000 yuan. He spent 100,000 yuan at once. What a powerful filial piety. He kept the money from his parents and didn't dare to let them know, because in his opinion, as long as the system was activated, the money would be easy for him to get. At that time, just make up for 100,000 yuan directly. Everything is under control. Ding. Super Genius Entertainment System, successfully activated. After system activation, reputation values are distributed based on the host's reputation, which can be used to purchase items and improve attributes in the system mall. Upon hearing the sound of the system, Luo Hao's mind was filled with a shopping mall panel filled with a dazzling array of products, all of which were currently black and seemed to have no reputation value. System, how do you get fame points? The fame value will be appropriately distributed based on the specific situation of the host's fame. Both positive and negative fame can accumulate fame values. Luo Hao was taken aback. So magical, appropriate distribution. And even negative fame can be given fame points. No matter how much it is, we will gradually study it later. System, don't forget the important thing, there must be a beginner gift package, right? Ding. Super Genius Entertainment System, Novice Gift Pack Distribution in progress. Reward: Piano Performance Skill Level C, Guitar Performance Skill Level C, Bass Performance Skill Level C, Drum Performance Skill Level C, Song Composition Skill Level C, Song Arrangement Skill Level C, and Song Singing Skill Level C. Luo Hao's face was overjoyed. Brother Tongzi is really awesome. After activation, there is indeed a beginner gift package. He has 4 musical instrument playing skills, as well as composition and singing skills. This is to cultivate him as a singer. But it doesn't matter, as long as you can become famous, it doesn't matter what kind of celebrity you are. After all, your dream has been realized. Next, Luo Hao waited eagerly, waiting for the sound of the system to continue to ring. He built this recording studio according to the system's task requirements, and the system will reward him with some money, right? He has been waiting for this all along. After standing in place and waiting for a few minutes, Luo Hao saw that the system still had no response. He finally couldn't help but ask, "System, what's the situation? The beginner's gift package is over now. Who doesn't give some money for the beginner's gift package?" Ding. The beginner gift pack has been distributed, please do not disturb. I'm bothering your sister. I spent 100,000 yuan on building this recording studio. You should give me the money, otherwise how can I explain it to my parents? Ding. The function of this system is to assist the host in becoming a superstar. Money cannot be rewarded, but the host can use various skills to make money, and the money path is unlimited. I'm Joie. Are you drawing me a pancake here? Stop playing, give me the money back. If I can't make up for it in the next few days, I might have to close my account. Ding. This system predicts that the host will not be closed, please rest assured. I'm Joao. I spent all 100,000 yuan. You must give me an explanation in the system. With these skills, how can I earn 100,000 yuan in a short time? You must find a way for me. And you also need to give me some more rewards. What's enough of these things? Come back, come back. Ding. Host, don't get excited and we'll give you another special reward. Reward song Lonely Brave. No more. Just one song. Luo Hao's expression was somewhat incredulous. Ding. It's gone, host brother. Don't make things difficult for this system, I'm not omnipotent either. Can you at least help me improve my current abilities? What level does this C.level belong to? Ding. Unable to improve, host. System capabilities are classified from low to high into C, B, A, S, SS, and SSS levels. Luo Hao glared and said, I'm Joao. You're in the same size. I'm at the lowest level. Ding. How can you curse, host? Although it's at the lowest level, it's currently enough for you to use and produce the song Lonely Brave. 8-year-old Luo Hao's face turned red with anger, and he couldn't help but curse in the workshop. However, he also began to think about what to do next. The top priority was to earn 100,000 yuan and return it, and he didn't want to just squander his family's savings. That's the hard-earned money my parents have saved up over the years, we must give them back a little bit. By the way, live streaming is possible. Blue Star's laws are not very perfect, and minors can currently live stream and accept gifts and rewards. So this is his opportunity. He now has a song called The Lone Brave. Although I don't know if it's because he's a primary school student, the system gave him his favorite song. But if this song is placed on Earth, it is also a quite explosive existence. As long as it can live stream and sing, there will definitely be gifts and rewards, and it is estimated that it can earn 100,000 yuan in a few months. It's still too long. Find a way to shorten the time. Bang! A loud bang came out. While Luo Hao was pondering hard, the large iron door of the workshop was instantly kicked open from outside. Chapter 2 Live streaming across the internet. Bear Kid steals money, the truth shocks the world. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Step down with 1 foot. The big iron gate slowly opened to both sides. I saw 5 people standing outside the door, 3 men and 2 women. The first male and female to bear the brunt are Luo Hao's parents, while the other male and female are the hosts and cameraman of the Imperial News channel. The last man is a police officer wearing police uniform. Luo Hao's parents discovered early this morning that the money in their bank card was 100,000 yuan less, and they were so scared that they rushed to the police station to report it to the police. After some investigation, it was found that 100,000 yuan was actually spent by my 8-year-old son. The couple was furious and found this place according to the position of Oda Kai's phone and watch on Luo Hao's body. Coincidentally, the beautiful host and rough man cameraman of the Imperial City News channel are conducting a live broadcast of a case handling program at the police station. The sudden incident at the moment immediately caught the attention of the beautiful host, and with her news sensitivity, she knew it must be big news. So after applying, she followed Luo Hao's parents, along with the investigating police officers, and broadcasted the entire journey from the police station to here. The couple went to the city to work, and their 100,000 savings were squandered by their 8-year-old son. She had already thought of the title, and on the way here, she changed the title of the live broadcast room to this one. The Imperial News channel is one of the official media outlets in the capital, and the traffic in the live broadcast room is not uncommon. Daily live broadcasts are usually watched by tens of thousands of people. Today, as a special police station case handling live broadcast, the number of viewers suddenly reached 1,000,000. However, when Luo Hao's parents rushed to the police station to report their case, they happened to broadcast their report live. Suddenly, the number of people in the live broadcast room skyrocketed by 50,000, reaching an astonishing 150,000 viewers. At the same time as the live broadcast, the truth of the matter was investigated, and all the netizens in the live broadcast room witnessed the process of handling the case, as well as the astonishing reversal of the outcome. The lost 100,000 yuan was actually stolen by the bear child. With such a dramatic live broadcast of the case, the number of people in the live broadcast room has once again experienced a crazy surge. When they rushed towards the abandoned factory building from the police station, the number of people in the live broadcast room had quadrupled, reaching 600,000 online viewers. At this moment, at the entrance of the abandoned factory building, at the moment when Luo Hao's father kicked open the big iron door, the number of people in the live broadcast room had already reached 800,000. And the number of people is still crazily increasing. The comments from netizens in the live broadcast room are scrolling rapidly. Sleeping slot. It's on. It's on. I waited all the way just to watch this scene of hitting children. Don't stop broadcasting. This child is really naughty. Today Sunday, if the child doesn't go to school, he will definitely go out to be a demon. It's really scary that an 8-year-old child should just squander 100,000 yuan. Yeah, what kind of family can't afford such flowers? At the age of 8, he spent 100,000 yuan. What did this child do? It's not like finding a female anchor offline to watch Ultraman with him all night, is it? Hey! What's the point of Ultraman? I can't let you come, little brother. You can't control the female anchor, let me control it. It's not necessarily a reward for female anchors, it could also be a reward for food anchors. I have a 3-year-old nephew who feels uncomfortable not watching food anchors for a day. Dirty, you guys are really disgusting. Don't change your art style, okay? Now it's up to the children to see what they're doing with the money. That's right, the key now is to see where the money has gone and whether we can still get it back. 100,000 yuan. It's not a small amount. That's right. Let's look together, let's look together. The door kicked open, and these kids' fathers are really fierce. I reckon we'll have to beat them up soon. There are 900,000 people in the live broadcast room. This child is probably going to be popular today. The beautiful host had an excited expression on her face. Today, she hosted this special program, but it broke the record for the number of people live streaming on stage. Immediately, she gave a glance to the rough man photographer beside her, indicating that he must do a good job in filming. After opening the door, the entire process will be an exciting one, and there won't be a single shot missing. Son of a bitch. Luo Hao. You come out of here. Dare to steal money from home, I see you're going crazy. Where did all the money go? Who did you learn from to steal money from? Luo Hao's father, Luo Qing, quickly rushed in after kicking open the large iron door of the workshop. Luo Qing, don't get excited, don't scare the child, let's figure it out first before we talk. Chen Hong, the mother of Luo Hao, caught up with Luo Qing's excited expression and quickly followed in her footsteps. The host, cameraman, and police quickly followed into the workshop. Dad, Mom, why did you come? Luo Hao stood in the workshop, watching the angry parents rushing in with a very calm tone, even revealing a mature and steady demeanor. Although he had guessed what had happened, it was of no use at this point, and he could only calmly find a way to solve the problem. The only thing that surprised him was how the TV host and cameraman were still following behind. It seemed like a live broadcast was still going on. I can't be so ruthless, can I? My parents even found the media to expose me. Are you going to ruin my reputation? I am still an 8-year-old child. There was no response to Luo Hao's words. After entering the workshop, Luo Qing, Chen Hong, as well as the host and 3 others, all 5 of them fell into deep silence. Including all netizens in the live broadcast room. In an instant, the whole world seemed to freeze. Everyone was shocked and speechless. Just now, everyone was outside the workshop because the lighting inside was dim and they didn't see the layout inside clearly. After entering the workshop, with a dazzling array of musical instruments, various complex equipment, and a professional mixing console, where is this abandoned workshop? Is this not appropriate for a professional recording studio? Cough. A heavy cough broke everyone's silence. Luo Qing looked at Luo Hao with a bewildered expression and said, "Where do these things come from? What are you doing here?" "This is the recording studio I built, and I want to record songs here," said Luo Hao, whose face remained as usual, with an 8-year-old face that was pale and rosy, but possessed a wisdom and calmness far beyond ordinary people. "Dad, I want to sing, I want to be a celebrity." In an instant, everyone immediately widened their eyes and mouths. Now, everyone fully understands what Luo Hao did with that 100,000 yuan. Stepping on a horse, he actually built a recording studio. Is he still an 8-year-old child? An 8-year-old child has a music dream and even wants to become a celebrity. Luo Qing angrily pinched his own people. Sleeping trough. What kind of sin did I do in my previous life? What a great filial son, filial piety has killed me. Chen Hong, the mother of Luo Hao, had more than 10 different expressions on her face, but couldn't figure out what was wrong with her son. The beautiful host of the Imperial News Channel and the rough man cameraman exchanged a glance. They had been in the industry for many years and had never seen such an incredible thing before. The police officers at the nearby police station pulled their hands out from behind and were always ready to hug the victim Luo Qing. They must not let him kill the child. Not only were the people present shocked, but all the netizens in the live broadcast room also exploded in an instant. The comments are going to explode. Chapter 3. 8-year-old children against heaven. Does the internet make him understand? You are listening at novelfull.audio. Lie slot. 666666666666666666666 sleeping on the sun. Dress up, dress up. What a thrilling ride. This 8-year-old child is going against the sky. Mad building a recording studio at the age of 8. Is it a professional recording studio? Are elementary school students so crazy now? Coach, I want to sing, I want to be a star. Is this elementary school student crazy? At the age of only 8, he wanted to become a celebrity. I really don't know how his parents taught him. Have you watched too many mindless TV dramas and thought about becoming a celebrity at such a young age? What would an 8-year-old child do? Don't say anything, don't say anything. I'm a student majoring in Sichuan music, and this recording studio is built quite professionally. I can't even manage it as a college student. I'm a primary school student, I can't figure it out, I only know how to watch food broadcasts. Sleeping trough. So awesome. Does this 8-year-old child really have some skills? Can't he really sing? Who knows? He could also be a musical genius, but at his age, what songs can he sing? What little stars can he only know? All the netizens in the live broadcast room were boiling with excitement. After living for decades, they had never seen such bizarre news before. Under such an explosive event, all netizens were frantically forwarding, and the number of people in the live broadcast room quickly exceeded 1 million. And still jumping at a speed visible to the naked eye. 1.05 million. 1.1 million. 1.2 million. 1.5 million. When the number of online viewers reached 1.5 million, the rate of increase slowed down, but it still continued to rise. Today, Luo Hao was completely furious. Millions of people have already known his amazing actions. After several minutes of silence, Luo Qing finally calmed down and sighed as he looked at Luo Hao. Have you used all the money to buy these things? Luo Hao nodded his head and spoke maturely, Luo Qing continued to ask, have you spent all 100,000? Luo Hao nodded and said, Ha. Luo Qing took a cold breath and felt dizzy. He hurriedly raised his hand and grabbed onto his own person before he could relieve himself. Upon seeing this, Chen Hong quickly stepped forward and supported Luo Qing with both hands, fearing that it would anger him at any cost. Qingzi, don't get angry and ruin your body. If it doesn't work out, let him go. If your child likes music, let him learn. After a moment of delay, Luo Qing finally returned to normal. He turned his head and looked around at all the decorations in the workshop, asking, How, did you do all this alone? In the live broadcast room, Luo Hao's blushing face was filled with a sense of innocence. Yes, Dad. I bought these things, and after the workers brought them over, I built them all independently. Luo Qing's serious face showed no expression, but he nodded at Luo Hao and asked again, do you really want to sing? Luo Hao's eyes lit up with joy. He feels as if there is a play. After these people arrived, he immediately came up with an idea. That's to be honest and use sincerity to impress parents. Now it seems that it has really worked. His parents were deeply moved and may even support him in making music. Although there was a small incident in the middle, everything was still under his control. Chen Hong looked at Luo Hao with a strange expression and said, How, do you really know how to sing? The songs you usually sing can't even be listened to by moms who tune out. Can't we change our dreams? Cough. Luo Hao coughed awkwardly. That's before. Before he had a system, he really didn't have any singing skills. But now he has the C-level singing ability given by the system. Although not high, it is definitely sufficient. Mom, don't worry, I won't sing out of tune now. Mom, I want to eat roasted yam. Can you grill it for me to eat when I go back? At this moment, Luo Hao took the initiative to play the emotional card and mentioned the thing his mother loves to make for him the most. Chen Hong's eyes flickered as she looked at her 8-year-old son, who was overflowing with maternal love and didn't want to criticize him anymore. Immediately, she looked at Luo Qing beside her and said, isn't it just 100,000 yuan? Anyway, it's all spent by his son, and it's also used for the right path. Morning and evening flowers are all flowers. Give him a chance to give it a try. Luo Qing shook his head and said, hey. This child is really not a worry. As he spoke, he turned his gaze to Luo Hao and said, How, if you really want to sing, your parents will send you to learn, but you must not delay your studies. I won't hold you accountable for the 100,000 yuan issue. If there is anything in the future, I will definitely take the initiative to tell my parents. They will always be your strongest support. You have a dream to say, don't do the wrong thing secretly. If it's not your parents this time, if it's someone else, then you will have big trouble and will receive serious punishment. Once these words are spoken, the scene fell silent again. However, this time, it was touching. Luo Hao's small face turned red, and his eyes were incredibly moist. It's not just a pretense, but a heartfelt emotion. He was born through time travel and rebirth, and the parents in front of him are his parents, and their feelings towards him are extremely sincere. Although the couple were not wealthy, they never made him cry at all and never let him do any household chores since childhood. Under limited conditions, provide him with the best possible living environment. At this moment, he made up his mind to earn back the 100,000 he spent on building the recording studio within 3 days. Then give the money back to your parents. Because he already has an idea. Just now, unintentionally, he saw the live streaming screen on the phone in the hands of a beautiful host not far away, with a total of 1.8 million people online. With such a terrifying number of people online, he certainly won't miss this opportunity. He is preparing to use the live broadcast room of the Imperial News channel to promote. He is worried about preparing to live stream to make money, but without fame and no one to watch, this is not sending people to their doorstep. It's not easy for parents to make money. Now that he has the system, he must quickly embark on the path of becoming a celebrity. Making money is no longer a problem at that time, and one can repay their parents well, improve their living conditions and standards. At least, you don't have to be so tired anymore. The scene of a gentle father and mother, deep affection for licking calves, and harmonious family has deeply moved millions of netizens in the live broadcast room, leaving tears in their eyes. Woo-woo. I cried. These parents are really great, they make me think of my parents. They treat me the same way. I won't say anything anymore. As a man in his 30s, I'm crying loudly at home now. My mom is asking me what's going on. Is life too stressful? Woo 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 woo. Mad. I really want to cry. Don't use the family knife to kill me. I was originally supposed to watch funny news, but in the end, I actually cried. Male silence and female tears, this scene is too warm. I need to record the screen and send it to my relatives and friends later. 100,000, in the face of family affection, money loses its value. This abandoned factory belongs to me, and I promise to give this child permanent use rights for free. Sleeping slot. The wealthy have appeared. I am also a 317-month-old child, can you also give me a factory building? I am a student. Please give me the factory building and I hope you don't disrespect me. Although this child is mischievous, it seems that he really has some strength. Being able to build such a professional recording studio proves his talent. Cultivate well, maybe you can really become a singer in the future. I am Ding Taixing, a famous music critic. This 8-year-old child has potential, and I have confidence in him. I am the god of Chinese music. If he wants to learn music, he can come to me and I will teach him. However, just when everyone is immersed in emotions. Dad, do you still need to learn how to sing? I teach the entire music industry how to sing, Luo Hao replied with a proud and coquettish expression speaking. He suddenly faced the camera and spoke confidently, Dear audience members of the Imperial News channel, I have written a song myself and plan to sing it for everyone in my live broadcast room tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. Welcome everyone to follow my personal Douyin account. 8-year-old genius. Tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m., I will be in this personally built professional recording studio, live streaming and singing for all audience friends. Let's not see each other. Chapter 4. 8-year-old children want to live sing, shocking the whole network. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Luo Hao's sudden speech. Causing over 1.8 million people in the live broadcast room to look bewildered. Sleeping slot. I didn't hear it wrong, did I? Is this guy going to live stream singing tomorrow? 666, don't look so young, the business is really proficient. This set of words is also too professional. Are you so powerful now at the age of 8? You don't have any stage fright when facing the camera. Damn it. You're too seasoned, right? I'm in my 20s this year, and I blush and can't speak in front of the camera. The key is that he also knows how to channel his own Douyin account. The internet is really understood by primary school students. Hey. I'm a college student in my 20s who doesn't even know how to do live broadcasts. Even elementary school students are going to do live broadcasts and sing now. Showdown. Me, college student, spicy chicken. Did you hear that just now? The child said that singing still requires learning. He wants to teach the entire music industry how to sing. I heard you. As a witness, you're not alone. Sleeping trough. That's really crazy. I even want to hit him when I hear it. For the sake of him being a primary school student, I can bear it. Crazy enough. I like it. Singing live tomorrow, right? I'll search for 8-year-old genius on Douyin and follow him in advance. I also follow this child and see what tricks he can come up with tomorrow. You guys are so bored, then I'll go take a look too. I'll wait and see him make a fool of himself tomorrow. The netizens in the live broadcast room have gone crazy. No one expected that the content in the live broadcast room would refresh everyone's understanding time and time again. The twists and turns of events have resulted in astonishing results one by one. Now that things are about to end, my goodness, the 8-year-old male lead has created another suspense. Tomorrow, Douyin will live stream singing, and it will be in the professional recording studio he personally built. This can be said to have aroused great curiosity among netizens. Everyone is also eagerly anticipating the scene of an 8-year-old elementary school student singing live tomorrow. In the workshop of an abandoned factory. Everyone present also widened their eyes. Faced with Luo Hao's brilliant speech just now, everyone's faces were filled with excitement. Luo Qing almost couldn't help but take off his shoes and start hitting the child. Fortunately, Chen Hong reached out and grabbed him, which prevented it from turning into a tragedy. The police officer's face softened and he breathed a sigh of relief. It was quite stressful to be on duty today. The beautiful host looked at Luo Hao standing in front of her, who was only as tall as her peak position. It was hard to imagine that the sentence just now came from an 8-year-old child's mouth. Just now, she thought which professional host came to grab the job. After quickly reacting, she quickly looked at Luo Hao with a smile on her face and said, "Child, you really know how to say that you probably don't watch too many interview programs in your daily life. Now my sister asks you a question, why do you want to sing? Do you want to be a celebrity? For this issue." Luo Hao stood calmly in front of the camera, even meticulously lifting his hand to straighten the broken hair in front of his forehead. Everyone on site, as well as the audience in the live broadcast room, were waiting for Luo Hao's answer. I saw him slowly wave his hand towards the camera and say, "I'm sorry, I refuse to be interviewed. This incident has come to an end. If you want to continue understanding me, please come and watch my live broadcast tomorrow. Lock in my live broadcast room as an 8-year-old genius, we will see each other tomorrow. By the way, let me give you a little surprise in advance. Tomorrow, I will sing a song I wrote in the live broadcast room." The words fell. The beautiful host's face instantly turned green. She had 10,000 grass mud horses passing by in her heart. She, who had already prepared countless questions for interviews, was easily controlled by Luo Hao and even attracted publicity and traffic. The official live broadcast room will soon become his exclusive traffic pool. This child is my nemesis in the workplace, isn't he? In the live broadcast room. Netizens also burst out laughing. Ha ha ha. 6. The child refused the interview directly, and I noticed that the female host's face turned green. I'm still promoting myself in the end. This child is really invincible, I admire him. I also admire him. I must watch his live broadcast tomorrow. I'm also waiting to see, he said he'll sing his own song tomorrow, don't leave the score. Are you sure you can listen to the song written by an 8-year-old child? I'm a bit worried about my ears. Can elementary school students recognize all their characters? Can they still write songs by themselves? The children's success aroused my curiosity. Friends, see you in the live broadcast room tomorrow. The online audience in the live broadcast room, after 2 amazing speeches by Luo Hao, has now reached a terrifying 2 million. At present, comments are rolling rapidly, and all viewers have been aroused with strong curiosity. Everyone is waiting to watch the live broadcast tomorrow. Watching the number of people in the live broadcast room exceed 2 million, Luo Hao nodded in satisfaction. Through the promotion in the live broadcast room of the Imperial News channel, millions of netizens have already known the news of his live broadcast. Even if the number of viewers watching his live broadcast decreases tomorrow, there will still be many people in such a large base. So for his goal of earning money through live singing, he should be able to achieve it as soon as possible. And he has a premonition that what happened today will definitely be on the news tomorrow, and it will definitely be a hot topic. He himself feels magical about what is happening right now. It would be strange if it doesn't become a hot topic tomorrow. After appearing on the news, it was definitely another round of big exposure. At that time, his live broadcast will definitely attract more attention, and the number of viewers will also increase. The more people there are, the more benefits he naturally receives, and he can also achieve the goals he has set. Within 3 days, earn 100,000. The police officer on the side looked at the situation and took the initiative to speak up. Mr. Luo, Ms. Chen, the matter has been thoroughly investigated now. If you don't have any other questions, just come with me to the police station to take a record, and this case will be over. Upon hearing the sound, Luo Qing and Chen Hong quickly turned their heads to respond, okay. Officer, we're going back with you now to cause you trouble. After speaking, Luo Qing immediately turned his head and glared at Luo Hao, saying, I'll go to the police station with your mother to take notes. You hurry up and go home. Luo Hao nodded obediently and said, okay Dad. After Luo Qing and Chen Hong followed the police out, the beautiful host gave Luo Hao a resentful look, as if there was a reaction of desire and dissatisfaction. Later, they also followed the cameraman out of the workshop. After all, they followed the police car all the way, and now that the case is over, their live broadcast is about to end. She has 10,000 reluctant feelings in her heart. But she needs to hurry back to the stage and make all the news about what happened today. Tomorrow morning, it will be reported as the headline of the Imperial News Channel. Absolutely another explosive news headline. In the abandoned factory workshop, Luo Hao quickly took out his newly purchased phone. Proficiently operate the phone to open Douyin and check his account as soon as possible. After such awesome publicity in the live broadcast room just now, I believe that there will be many netizens who will follow his personal account as he said. He wants to see how many fans he has gained. Chapter 5. Creating the accompaniment for The Lone Brave and studying diligently to avoid being beaten up. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Turn on Douyin. At the position of the message column, a prompt of 99 plus suddenly appeared. The promotion is indeed effective. With an excited heart and trembling hands, Luo Hao slowly opened the message column, only to see the prompt messages constantly jumping out. Interactive message. 100,000 people including Xiaopeng, KM, Beidao, etc. have visited your homepage. New friend. Dong Ci de Ci, the little fairy is me, and others like Gingfen have followed you. The speed is too fast for people to see clearly. Stepping on a horse, is this the feeling of being on fire? At this moment, Luo Hao was simply too excited. He used to play Douyin every day, and occasionally his classmates would send him a few messages. I have never seen such a spectacular scene before. At present, the prompt of 99 plus has not stopped, and he doesn't know how many messages have appeared. However, the most important thing now is to see how many fans have gained. So, with a hopeful mood, he slowly clicked on his personal homepage. 172,000 yuan. In an instant, a clear number immediately appeared before my eyes. Sleeping slot. Luo Hao couldn't help but exclaim in surprise. In just over a decade, surprisingly, it instantly gained over 100,000 followers. If it were in the past, Luo Hao would never have believed it, but the numbers in front of him were incredibly clear, letting him know that everything was truly happening. Ding! It has been detected that the host has gained a large amount of negative reputation through news live streaming, with a reward of 300,000 reputation values. The sound of the system suddenly rang out. Luo Hao was momentarily stunned. Sleeping trough, feed feed feed. Isn't it? Did I work so hard? Surprisingly, it's all negative fame. Hey. It seems that the big guy doesn't quite recognize my age of 8. Luo Hao shook his head. If my reputation is negative, let it be negative. After tomorrow's live broadcast, I will make you all look at me with new eyes. At present, the number of fans is still continuing to skyrocket. Luo Hao turned off his phone screen and decided to no longer focus on the number of fans, but instead prepare to take action. The news of the live broadcast has been released now, and tomorrow we must start the live broadcast to make money. So before that, it is necessary to produce the accompaniment for the song, The Lone Brave. The system has already given him various professional skills, making it easy for him to create an accompaniment for a song. And the song, The Lone Brave, given to him by the system includes all the content such as lyrics, singing style, accompaniment, arrangement, etc. He only needs to use various instruments and equipment here based on the information in his mind to create accompaniment. Quickly follow the capabilities provided by the system and proficiently operate various equipment in the self-made recording studio. Later, he played multiple roles alone, shuttling between various instruments, recording various music and creating a complete accompaniment. After 1 hour. At the age of 8, Luo Hao's body was sweating profusely, and his small face was flushed like a New Year painting doll. However, the accompaniment for The Lone Brave was finally completed, and he listened to it once without any problems. At the age of only 8, I completed the song accompaniment in an hour, producing high yields like a sow. Glancing at the time. It's almost noon. Luo Hao's face turned pale and he dared not delay. He walked towards the outside of the workshop, locked the door, and then ran home. Promising my parents to go home early means they should also go back from the police station. We need to hurry up and go back before they go home, trying to show a good baby-like appearance. A taxi is parked downstairs in a remote and dilapidated residential area. Luo Qing and Chen Hong immediately got out of the car, their faces somewhat indescribable. Qingzi, after you get home, don't hit the child with your hands. This is already the case. Let Hao Hao learn music in the future. Chen Hong grabbed Luo Qing who was walking ahead before going upstairs. Luo Qing turned to look at Chen Hong and said, I understand. Learning music is okay, but you must study hard. If that kid comes in later and is studying, I won't beat him. If he's watching TV at home, I'll make sure he eats his shoes. Pen. Pencil. Ruler. Sharpener. Up to the 3rd floor, Luo Qing and Chen Hong had not yet opened the door. I only heard a loud sound of reading coming from the 2-bedroom room, and the horse was still riding in English. Immediately after the two of them entered, they saw Luo Hao's small body sitting on the dining table in the living room, reading English words with a straight body. Chen Hong's heart instantly breathed a sigh of relief. It seemed that the child had escaped a beating today. Although Luo Qing's face was serious, there was still a hint of relief in his eyes. His grandmother's, what he reads is still bird songs. Not bad, now that you know how to study, it's good. We can support you if you want to play music, practice for 2.5 years, or for any length of time, but you must not fall behind in your studies. You need to ensure this, otherwise you won't want to sing or enter the entertainment industry in the future. Luo Hao's eyes widened and he quickly nodded, okay Dad. However, his heart was filled with complaints. With his current intelligence and knowledge, he could soon teach college students, but now he still has to pretend to be a primary school student every day. No, it seems that the next step is to think of a way to brainwash his parents, so that he can avoid going to school and enter the entertainment industry as soon as possible. If it really didn't work out, I sent him to become a child star back then. There aren't many such situations now. Luo Qing nodded and, in the narrow 2-bedroom room, took off his coat and hung it behind the door. He hammered his waist and sat down on the sofa. Hao Hao should be hungry now. Mom, go make your favorite potato shreds for you, they will be ready soon. Chen Hong walked into the kitchen with a smile, skillfully putting on her apron and picking up potatoes to prepare for cooking. Looking at the familiar scene in daily life, Luo Hao's eyes couldn't help but moisten. The narrow two-bedroom space in front of me is over 50 square meters in total. The kitchen, living room, and bathroom combined are less than 30 square meters, and the remaining 20 square meters are divided into two bedrooms. Driving a taxi all night, Dad is already tired and bent over. Selling fried skewers on the roadside in the wind and sun, my mother is no longer beautiful. Before awakening the system, he was powerless towards all of this, but after awakening the system, he must change everything. He not only wants to become a celebrity, but also wants to change the conditions of his family. Tomorrow, his live broadcast must have a good start. While eating, 3 people are eating separately. Luo Hao kept observing his words and expressions, and when he saw that his parents were still calm, he took the initiative to speak. Mom, I have arranged a live broadcast with netizens tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. Can you take a leave for me? Before Chen Hong could speak, Luo Qing immediately stared and said, "No way. If you still want to take a leave, how can you delay your studies? You must go to school and have good classes. What's not live streaming? You're an 8-year-old child live streaming, how could anyone watch it?" Seeing Luo Qing's fierce gaze, Luo Hao's face changed twice, so he had to bury his head and continue eating. It seemed that taking a leave was not feasible. He will figure out a solution for tomorrow's live broadcast, but if not, just skip the class. It's not that I want to skip classes myself, I've made an appointment with many netizens. Chapter 6. I made it to the front page of the news. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The next day. Early in the morning. The official account of the Imperial News channel immediately releases a hot news article. A working couple lost 100,000 yuan, and the reason behind it was actually an 8-year-old bear child. A headline instantly appeared on the front page of the Imperial News channel. The TV station of the Imperial News channel is also broadcasting footage of yesterday's live broadcast in an abandoned factory building. After returning yesterday, the host immediately submitted the news content. The audience attached great importance to this hot topic and unanimously predicted that it would be a big news explosion. So early this morning, the Imperial News channel spared no effort in promotion, and the official accounts and front-page headlines of various platforms were all news about Luo Hao. And not just the Imperial News channel. During the live broadcast yesterday, many news media naturally discovered this big news. Many news media outlets have also paid attention to Luo Hao's situation and are preparing for news coverage early this morning. Although there is no first-hand information on the live broadcast, the recorded screen content from yesterday's live broadcast is enough to catch a wave of news hotspots. So, major news platforms have all released the latest reports. Penguin. An 8-year-old child claims to be a genius and says he wants to teach the entire entertainment industry how to sing. You see. Surprisingly, an 8-year-old child should have done such a thing. Sina. 8-year-old children squander 100,000 yuan to pursue their music dreams. Sohu. Why did an 8-year-old child from an ordinary family spend 100,000 yuan to build a recording studio? Headline. A working couple raising rebellious children, only 8 years old, wants to become a celebrity. Baidu. The story of an 8-year-old child. At first, you may laugh, but later you will definitely cry. 360, 8-year-old child squandered 100,000 yuan. Do you think he was tipping female anchors? Actually, he did this. Now come on. Netizens across the country saw this hot news early in the morning. After reading the entire news report, netizens couldn't help but burst into strong shock. Damn it. What's this news from the underworld today? Is an 8-year-old child so rebellious? I'll be good. An 8-year-old child squanders 100,000 yuan, which is quite a huge amount. Even if he squanders 100,000 yuan, he actually built a professional recording studio. Is this something an 8-year-old child can do? Ha ha ha. XSWL. Is it a mistake for an 8-year-old child to live stream singing? 8-year-old genius, I will follow this child's account and see if he will broadcast it this afternoon. Mad. I really want to cry. Even an 8-year-old child works so hard, and I have to work hard to move bricks too. The child said that they are going to sing a song they have created today. It's really unbeatable. I don't know the level of the song they wrote at the age of 8. I am Ding Taixing, and I don't think he can do it. The attention of netizens is constantly increasing, and almost the whole country has seen this hot news. However, most people still adopt a wait and see attitude, and when a piece of fun is over, it passes. Only a few interested people really followed Luo Hao's Douyin account and prepared to watch his live broadcast this afternoon. At the same time, Luo Hao arrived at Nanshan Elementary School early in the morning. As soon as I walked into the campus today, there were many strange gazes paying attention. Primary school students from grades 1 to 6 cast curious, surprised, mocking, and contemptuous glances at him. Luo Hao shrugged his shoulders. You don't have to guess, yesterday's live broadcast was too popular, and there will definitely be many people in the local area seeing him. However, everyone only looked at him and did not take any other actions, and he was too lazy to pay attention. You ignorant elementary school students, after I sing the Lone Brave on the live broadcast, see if you still see me as an idol. After all, the killing power of the Lone Brave on elementary school students is like a nuclear bomb. Ding! It has been detected that the host has gained a large amount of negative reputation through news reports, with a reward of 500,000 reputation values. In the morning, while attending a Chinese class, Luo Hao suddenly received a system prompt that it seemed to be today's news report, which had helped him gain a lot of fame. But surprisingly, he still has a negative reputation as the main factor. It seems that everyone is not very optimistic about him. Then let's meet in the afternoon live broadcast room. I spent most of the day at school. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Luo Hao was ready to find a way to sneak out of the school. The Nanshan Primary School where he is located does not finish school at noon, which is really inconvenient for him. He will start live streaming at 3 p.m. this afternoon and must hurry to the abandoned factory building. The first live broadcast should not go wrong. Before the class bell rang, Luo Hao walked confidently towards the school gate. Did you eat it? Seeing the school gate tightly closed, Luo Hao could only find a way to get close to the gatekeeper Grandpa Niu and make up an excuse to sneak out. I've eaten it. Niu Baoguo responded proficiently, lifted his head and saw that it was an 8-year-old child greeting him. Watching Luo Hao with his hands behind his back, his walking posture was even older than that of an old man, and his way of greeting was also very sophisticated. This child, at first glance, was raised by his grandfather. Luo Hao chuckled and pretended to be cute and innocent as much as possible. Grandpa Niu, my mom asked me to go out and get something. I'll be back soon. Can you open the door for me? Niu Baoguo carefully stared at Luo Hao, then seemed to have seen through something and immediately burst out laughing. Ha ha ha. Luo Hao. You're really a ghost spirit. Fortunately, your mother came to me in advance and told me that if you go out today, you definitely can't go out. Otherwise, I was almost deceived by your grandson just now. You kid, hurry up and go back to class honestly, otherwise I'll call you the homeroom teacher. Luo Hao's face instantly turned ugly. Lying trough. I was careless. My parents seem to have already informed the security guard in advance to prevent him from skipping class today, so he can't leave now. It seems we need to find other ways. Luo Hao immediately turned around and walked towards the playground. The live broadcast at 3 p.m. this afternoon is probably not possible, so let's change the time for the live broadcast. Hey, it was all yesterday when his brain was hot and he said 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The point is that he forgot that he was still a primary school student. Immediately, he took out the hidden phone from his pants, then opened Douyin and prepared to record a notification video, which he posted to let the majority of netizens know. Hello everyone, I am 8-year-old genius Luo Hao. The live broadcast at 3 p.m. this afternoon has been postponed because I have to attend classes. It will be postponed until after I finish school and officially starts at 7 p.m. See you all, my family. I will sing my own new song for you. After the recording was completed, Luo Hao immediately clicked on publish. Although the live broadcast has been delayed a bit, by posting this video, we can definitely notify those fans. And it will make netizens more curious and hopeful, coupled with the large number of people in the evening, there will definitely be a lot of people there. After publishing the video, Luo Hao curiously clicked on his personal page again. After a day and a night, coupled with the hot search on various news platforms this morning, he wants to see how many more fans have gained. 1.286 million. A huge number appeared in front of Luo Hao. Lying trough. Millions of fans. One day and one night. Surprisingly, it skyrocketed from over 100,000 to over 1 million. The speed of gaining followers can be described as a miracle. From now on, we will also be a million big V. Chapter 7. Live begins, ranking first in the same city's popularity in the imperial capital. You are listening at novelfull.audio. After Luo Hao's video was released, it quickly attracted a lot of attention online. After all, he is the hot topic on all major news platforms today, and he is at the forefront of the storm. Whatever he does will attract attention. Moreover, he also posted a live broadcast trailer that was so logical and incredibly funny. Following Luo Hao's fans, a large number of netizens online have all seen in the video his thin and small body, white and red face, serious expression on his face, and serious talk about the live broadcast trailer. But the more the big guy looks, the more he finds it funny. Ha ha ha. I'm laughing and peeing. The live broadcast has been postponed because we didn't finish school. Elementary school students are just elementary school students. I was waiting for the live broadcast at around 2 o'clock, and I forgot about today's Monday when I stepped on the horse. That kid has to attend class. I laughed to death. This child is so professional. He even knows how to send a live broadcast notification to his fans. You say he's a professional, he can't even get out of school. You say he's not a professional, he actually knows how to send videos to notify fans. I'm really speechless. I still want to see this kid make a fool of himself, but who knows, it's been postponed until 7 p.m. I'm also waiting for the live broadcast to scold that child. At a young age, I squander 100,000 yuan to pursue my music dream, it's just a daydream. You guys are really cute. That little brother is so cute. What's wrong with being more tolerant? Maybe he sings very well. What songs can an 8-year-old child sing? Not to mention that this child wrote their own songs, he's lying down. With intense discussions among netizens, Luo Hao's popularity has remained high all day today. In the evening, Luo Hao finished school at 5:30 and immediately rushed to the workshop of the abandoned factory building. After conducting the final equipment debugging and checking various instruments inside, all preparations were finally made. Looking at the time, it's already 6:59. Luo Hao clicked on the phone holder in front of him to start the live broadcast. In an instant, hundreds of people quickly flooded into the live broadcast room. In the blink of an eye, the number of people immediately increased to 3,000. And the rate of increase is constantly accelerating, showing almost multiples of changes. 10,000 people. 30,000 people. 120,000 people. 200,000 people. When the number of people in the live broadcast room reached 200,000, the growth rate slowed down. The netizens who have been waiting for the live broadcast have basically come in as soon as possible, while others are still on their way. All the viewers in the live broadcast room, watching for less than 2 minutes, all 200,000 people entered the live broadcast room and became excited. Wow, there are so many people. Jo Sun emoji pack, sleeping slot. Surprisingly, there are so many people watching the live broadcast. 200,000 people, just like me, are bored and all come to see 8-year-old children. It seems that everyone says they don't look, but their bodies are still very honest. Take a look at this child's recording studio, it seems really good. That's right, I'm studying music, and I envy this recording studio. Even the birds are red. With so many instruments on display, can this child use them? It's just a waste. Yeah, as an 8-year-old child, it would be great if he could play a piano. Surprisingly, he even played 4 instruments. This child is quite cute. Even if he doesn't sing well, he looks quite pleasing to the eye. The comments in the live broadcast room kept jumping. At this moment, Luo Hao sat in front of the camera and couldn't see clearly. After watching for a moment, he spoke to the camera with a smile on his face and said, "Welcome to the live broadcast room, friends. I am an 8-year-old genius named Luo Hao. Thank you all for coming to watch my live broadcast. Today, I will be singing a song live for everyone in the live broadcast room, which was independently created by me and has never been sung before. Today is my first time. The accompaniment of this song, along with all the arrangements and production, was also independently completed by me using the instruments here. In the live broadcast room, the 200,000 spectators were stunned for a moment. What? The arrangement was also created by your own child. Can you use these instruments? I used to have some expectations, but now you say you made it all yourself. At your age, can you still listen to this song? Hey. I think everyone's just having fun. Just plug your ears later. Forget it, everyone's here. Big guy, listen and see. Maybe there's some surprise. Surprise. Sleeping slot, it's not just about being scared. Children, don't worry about them. Sister supports you. Sing to sister quickly. In the process of continuous comments from the audience, the number of people in the live broadcast room is constantly increasing. A few minutes later, the number of people has reached 380,000. The vast number of netizens watching the excitement are still coming one after another. At the same time, Luo Qing sat in a taxi parked on the roadside and also opened his phone to enter Luo Hao's live broadcast room. Chen Hong stood next to the fried skewer truck on the roadside, wiped the oil off her hands, and opened Luo Hao's live broadcast room. Within the workshop, Luo Hao is currently very satisfied with the constantly fluctuating number of people in the live broadcast room. In this short while, although I haven't started singing yet, various small gifts in the live broadcast room keep jumping, and these are all profits. The explosive popularity has led to a continuous rise in the ranking of live streaming rooms. Rush directly to the first place in the imperial capital on the same city list. Luo Hao no longer played tricks and walked to the nearby equipment table, opened the prepared accompaniment, and then sat on the piano bench, facing the already placed microphone stand and professional microphone. He didn't play any instruments during tonight's live broadcast and sang this song with all his heart and soul, trying his best to showcase the perfect live debut. Thank you for the support of all the viewers in the live broadcast room. Next, I will give you the song Lonely Brave. 8-year-old Luo Hao looked at the camera with a deep expression, allowing himself to enter the singing state in advance. Hundreds of thousands of viewers in the live broadcast room watched as Luo Hao sat alone on a piano bench in an empty recording studio. That deep gaze, that magnetic voice at the age of only 8. All the netizens suddenly fell into a daze. Sleeping trough, is this child really 8 years old? Why did that look in his eyes just now? It seems like he has more stories than me. Yeah. I was shocked by that look in my eyes, as if it was full of stories. It seems like I'm not an illusion. Did you hear the title of the song? He said. The Lone Brave sounds unusual, it's a tough job. This child won't really bring us any surprises, will he? Damn it, to be honest, I'm starting to look forward to it. I'm also starting to look forward to it. Don't say anything, now everyone is quietly listening to the music and watching the children's battles, as if they are taking it seriously. What you're saying is a bit exaggerated, isn't it? This child just glanced at the camera. Where did you get so many scenes? Is the title of the song, Lonely Brave, really second best when you hear it? You guys are still looking forward to it. Just when all the viewers have different opinions. The sound of song accompaniment slowly came from the live broadcast room. MMM 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 MMM. A deep bass sound slowly sounded. Then the bass of the electric guitar followed suit. The heavy drumbeat began to stutter. The rhythm is becoming increasingly tight. Hundreds of thousands of viewers stared. Everyone shut up and quiet down. Chapter 8. A song of The Lone Brave kills through the live streaming room of the whole network. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The drumbeats are getting denser and denser. Luo Hao took a deep breath and slowly closed his eyes. Grasp the microphone with your right hand and slowly speak. They are all brave, the wound on your forehead, your difference, your mistake, there's no need to hide it. Your worn-out doll, your mask, yourself, in the live broadcast room. Hundreds of thousands of viewers heard the opening few lines of the song. Everyone was instantly shocked. Comments are flying everywhere. Lying down, lying down, lying down. This child really knows how to sing. 666, 666, 6666, invincible. The children are really powerful, this is not a nursery rhyme at all. I just said that this professional recording studio is not something that ordinary people can build. If you still don't believe it, I suspect this child can become my teacher. Woo 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 is so beautiful. What kind of song is this? It sounds amazing. I really want to cry, I need to record the screen and listen every day. Don't type anymore, don't affect me listening to children singing. After the initial shock, netizens in the live broadcast room all quieted down to listen to the music. After the first few lines of singing, the number of people in the live broadcast room skyrocketed. The number of people has reached 670,000. At this point, the live broadcast room has entered the national live broadcast ranking, ranking 36th. All the new viewers who entered the live broadcast room immediately widened their eyes upon hearing the singing, completely unwilling to leave. Love you walking alone in the dark alley, love you without kneeling, I have loved you and faced despair. Not willing to cry. The song reached the climax of the chorus, and the live broadcast room was completely overcrowded. The number of people in the live broadcast room has exceeded 800,000. The live broadcast room ranks 23rd on the national list. All the people who followed Luo Hao's news coverage on the internet rushed into his live broadcast room crazily. Are you going? Do you deserve it? This tattered cloak. War. War. With the most humble dreams, to the sobs and roars of the dark night, who says that only those standing in the light are considered heroes. All the viewers in the live broadcast room are completely crazy right now. Sleeping trough. Invincible. Invincible. This lone warrior is also so beautiful. I'm hearing it with excitement now. I admit I was one-sided, this little brother is really amazing at singing. I apologize for my ignorance, the 8-year-old child hit me hard in the face. Woo woo woo. I peed in my eyes. This song sounds better than many other songs in the entertainment industry nowadays. This little brother wrote such a strong song himself. Not only does it sound good, it's really overwhelming. I haven't heard such an exciting song in all these years. I won't say anything. Let's brush up on the gifts. I'll start with 10 carnivals to cheer you up. In the live broadcast room. The originally flickering image of a small gift. Suddenly, a huge carnival special effect appeared, immediately blinding everyone's eyes. 1, 2, 3. 10 carnivals. The popularity in the live broadcast room reached a climax in an instant. Other audience friends also began to paint carnivals to show their love for songs. In Luo Hao's live broadcast room, the huge carnival special effects kept flashing, and even people could hardly see them clearly. 10, 20, 30. The popularity brought by a large number of gifts. Let the ranking of the live broadcast room rise rapidly nationwide. 19th place. 12th place. 5th place. 1st place. The hosts of other live streaming rooms, who were originally passionately broadcasting, suddenly discovered that their own live streaming room was rushing up quickly. And then, at a rocket-like speed, it quickly climbed to the top of the national rankings. This made all the anchors curse loudly in the major live broadcast rooms. Sleeping slot. Did you open it? Under such an astonishing increase in popularity, netizens from other live streaming rooms have also flocked to Luo Hao's live streaming room. The number of people has exceeded 1 million. When I saw an 8-year-old child sitting in front of the camera singing, the new friend was about to start spraying, but when they heard the song, everyone's hand movements stopped immediately. Luo Hao was originally focused on singing with all his heart, as he scanned the flickering Huazi scene in front of him in the live broadcast room. He almost couldn't help but widen his eyes, but fortunately he quickly stabilized his state. Looking at the ranking of the live broadcast room at this time, it has already reached the 1st place on the national list. That's amazing. A single song from The Lone Brave can kill through the entire live broadcast room on the internet. He suppressed the ecstasy in his heart at this moment and continued to sing the second half of the song steadily. Are you going? Go. With the most humble dream, war. War. With the loneliest dream, to the sobs and roars of the dark night, who says that only those standing in the light are considered heroes. Sing one song. The millions of viewers in the live broadcast room are still in extreme excitement. The carnival gift special effects on the screen are still shining non-stop. According to enthusiastic netizens, a total of 100 carnivals have been showcased so far tonight. A carnival costs 3,000 yuan, and 100 can be 300,000 yuan. A child who is only 8 years old has a terrifying ability to attract money. Luo Hao slowly released the microphone with his right hand, silently standing up and bowing deeply in support of all the viewers in the live broadcast room. Thank you all, I am Luo Hao, an 8-year-old genius singer. The sound sounded. The comments in the live broadcast room instantly exploded again. Sleeping slot. It's so handsome. This is also too stylish. This 8-year-old child is not inferior to professional singers at all. And it's also very polite. Tonight really shattered my values. If it weren't for him wearing the school uniform of Nanshan Elementary School, I would almost cry. And the red scarf on his chest, constantly reminding me that he's only 8 years old. What do you know? Singing in school uniforms is more destructive to elementary school students, it's called uniform temptation. Luo Hao. Luo Hao. I raise the big flag for Luo Hao. My mother asked me to learn from Luo Hao and see how even an 8-year-old child can sing so beautifully, while I only know how to howl like a wolf. At the same time. In a taxi on a certain road, Luo Qing rubbed his eyes with red eyes and said, his grandmother, this child follows me and sings really well. At the entrance of a food street, Chen Hong turned off the live broadcast room with tears on her face. This child's singing is really not out of tune, and in the future, whatever mom says, she will also cultivate you to sing. In the workshop. Luo Hao saw that the gifts in the live broadcast room were still flickering, and the enthusiasm of netizens was increasing instead of decreasing. Big guys are all commenting. The most is. Another one. However, he is not planning to continue the live broadcast, as he has just seen the number of carnivals received tonight. The current gift revenue has far exceeded 100,000 yuan. He originally planned to earn 100,000 yuan within 3 days, but he didn't expect to earn so much money in just half an hour. But Luo Hao is very clear that these gifts are the support of a large number of netizens for him, and he will not consume everyone's trust. What he aspires to be is a celebrity, not an internet celebrity receiving gifts in the live broadcast room. So, facing the camera on his phone, he waved at everyone and said, "Thank you all for the support of the audience tonight. That's all for my live broadcast, and I will continue to sing for everyone in the future." The words fell. The screen in the live broadcast room instantly went black. Without saying a word, Luo Hao decisively turned off the live broadcast. Suddenly, all the netizens who saw the end of the live broadcast widened their eyes. Sleeping trough. Heartless. Are the gifts still flying around in the live broadcast room? Is that how he closed it? What do you know? Brother Luo Hao treats money like dirt. You can tell from him spending 100,000 yuan to build a recording studio. Cough. Indeed. The live broadcast room is closed. But all netizens are still unsatisfied. Chapter 9. Crazy elementary school students. Have I become the god of elementary school students? You are listening at novelfull.audio. The next day. The screen recording of Luo Hao singing in the live broadcast room has been rapidly spreading online with various clips. Like a virus, overnight, the vast majority of people across the country have heard of the Lone Brave. Even the elementary school students in Nanshan Elementary School, when they heard the music coming from their parents' phones, excitedly snatched their phones and listened with an infatuated expression. Major online news media are rushing to report on it. Penguin. 8-year-old child. Surprisingly, he is a musical genius. Sina. Amazing. 8-year-old child creates independently, writes lyrics and music, sings and cries for the audience. Headline. I cried after listening to the singing of an 8-year-old child. You see. Surprisingly. An 8-year-old child in the live broadcast room did such a thing. Baidu. Please don't underestimate an 8-year-old child, he may be even stronger than you. Douyin. 8-year-old genius elementary school student, a song sweeping the entire network live broadcast room. At this point, Luo Hao was eating a deep-fried dough sticks in his hand early in the morning, and was preparing to go out and walk to school. Suddenly, Chen Hong walked out of the bedroom with her phone and shouted to him, Hao, wait a moment. The host of the Imperial City News Channel called and said he wanted to formally interview you. Luo Hao carried an empty school bag, put one hand in his pocket, and casually bit the deep-fried dough stick. Interview me. Mom, tell her I won't be interviewed. He roughly guessed that it must have been a live broadcast that went viral last night, and major news media were eager to interview him. But he is too lazy to accept these interviews, which doesn't mean much to him. He is prepared to become a big star. At present, let's start by becoming a singer. Next, he plans to sing more classic songs through the system, so he can definitely become a popular singer. Now he is indeed waiting for someone to contact him, but it's not the media, it's people from the music platform. Last night, his songs went viral across the internet. I believe there will definitely be platforms that want to put his songs on the shelves, so you must contact him. Once his single is released, it will definitely gain a large number of fans. This is his first step towards becoming a singer. After rejecting the TV host, Luo Hao immediately left the house and walked towards Nanshan Elementary School with his backpack on his back. Ding! detected the host singing the song Lonely Brave and gained a lot of positive popularity, with a reward of 500,000 yuan in fame. On the way to school, Luo Hao suddenly received a prompt from the system. This made him burst into tears. Finally, it has gained positive popularity. After singing one song, I finally proved my strength to the vast number of netizens. However, Luo Hao was very curious about the fame value of the system reward, so his consciousness immediately entered the system panel. Currently worth 1.3 million yuan in fame. After gaining fame, a large number of products in the system mall finally lit up. The song Blue and White Porcelain has a fame value of 300,000. The song Little Apple has a fame value of 300,000. The song Big Fish has a fame value of 300,000. Tai Chi skill level C, with a reputation of 300,000. The song has a B. level singing ability and a reputation of 500,000. Sweep through a variety of dazzling products one by one. Luo Hao's eyes couldn't help but grow bigger. He discovered that there is really a wide variety of products in this system mall. Besides songs, operas, movies, TV shows, and even martial arts and boxing techniques, there are all. And 100,000 fame points can be exchanged for some attribute points, which can add points to one's body attributes. I'm lying down. Brother Tongzi turned out to be so impressive. In the future, we need to make good use of this system. Arrive at Nanshan Elementary School. Luo Hao walked up to the school gate, his expression instantly froze. I saw inside the huge playground of the school, densely packed with elementary school students, all of whom were looking towards the gate. At the moment of seeing Luo Hao's figure, everyone's eyes immediately lit up. Luo Hao. Luo Hao is here. Ah, 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 ah. Luo Hao, you are my idol. Luo Hao, I want to marry you. I want to be your girlfriend. Lone hero. Lone hero. Lone hero. Luo Hao. Luo Hao. Luo Hao. Gudu. Luo Hao stood in place and swallowed his saliva. Lying trough. What is the situation? Have I become the god of elementary school students? Niu Baogua, who was in his 50s in the school guard room, took a look at the scene on the playground, and then looked at Luo Hao with deep fried dough sticks in his hands. I really can't figure out what's going on with this kid. Why suddenly became the idol of the whole school? After hesitating for a moment, Luo Hao walked in from the school gate and nodded with a smile at all the classmates. His footsteps are walking along the edge of the playground, and he is really afraid of these fanatical fans. Don't rush forward and tear him apart. He has never been as urgent as he is now, hoping that the class bell will ring soon. Ah. Luo Hao is nodding at me. Ah ah. He's laughing at me, he can't stand it anymore. Haoge is so handsome. Haoge walks alone, this is the lone warrior. Look. Haoge is walking in the shadow. Who says that standing in the light is the hero? The song, The Lone Brave, sounds great. I listened to it all night yesterday. I need to find Brother Hao to sign it. Luo Hao. The elementary school students on the playground rushed towards Luo Hao with fast footsteps, and in an instant, they firmly blocked him inside. Luo Hao retreated in a flustered expression. It seems that he underestimated the killing power of the lone hero on elementary school students, and it seems that he has completely become a prominent figure in school in the future. Even the principal of Nanshan Elementary School may not have his strong appeal now. Ding ling ling. A hurried class bell rang. The densely packed elementary school students on the playground instantly scattered and ran towards their respective classes. On the vast playground, only Luo Hao stood alone, disheveled in the shadow. Luo Hao adjusted his clothes with a helpless expression, put on a red scarf on his chest, and said fiercely, I hate these borderless fans. Next. Luo Hao shook his head and walked quickly towards Class 2, Grade 3, still rushing to class. Arrived in class. The gaze of all the classmates in the class immediately turned towards him. Regardless of gender, everyone looked at him with fiery eyes. Watching Luo Hao's scalp tingle, goosebumps all over his body. Hurry up to his seat and sit down. He was digging a hole in the table to get his book, but to his surprise, he grabbed a small note. Taking a quick glance, I found that everything was painted with love and words of confession. I've liked you for a long time, Luo Hao. Can we fall in love? Luo Hao, I know you sing very well, but I'm not with you because of the song. I really like you. Luo Hao, I'm a senior in 4th grade. I've heard about your lone hero and really like it. Can we get to know each other better? Hao, forgive me for calling you that. I really like you so much. Can we try dating, even for a day? Luo Hao, I am the class monitor next door. Let me give you a chance to be my boyfriend. Don't be disrespectful. Handsome guy, are you dating? I'm a 6th grade older sister, and she doesn't mind sibling relationships. I hope you consider it carefully. Luo Hao rolled his eyes in anger. My mother tongue is speechless. Stuff all the notes into the table hole. Mad, it seems that this school can't stay anymore. Chapter 10. I am your fan, can we have dinner together? You are listening at novelfull.audio. Noon. Nanshan Elementary School Canteen. All elementary school students rushed to the cafeteria for lunch, and Luo Hao was no exception. However, he was the last one to rush to the cafeteria after everyone had arrived. Then he beat a dish and 2 mantou with his head down, and sat down in a corner with his dinner plate for fear of being recognized again. However, as soon as he sat down, a student immediately sat over. Hauga. I'm your fan, can we eat together? Luo Hao glanced at the elementary school student in front of him and nodded silently without saying much. Next. Luo Hao started using chopsticks to eat. The elementary school students across the street also started eating together. However, Luo Hao's expression instantly froze. No. Dare you say we'll eat together, is it my meal? After Luo Hao started eating with his chopsticks, he found that the elementary school student across from him did not even cook, but instead ate the food on his plate with chopsticks. Hee. Hauga, I'm your fan and I want to eat with you. The elementary school student sitting opposite smiled foolishly and spoke sincerely to Luo Hao. See the situation. Luo Hao's heart softened and he sighed helplessly, without saying anything more. Mad, just treat me like I respect the old and love the young. The two of them were eating the food on the plate together. Luo Hao picked up a mantou and handed it to the other party, then picked up one of his own. He broke off a small piece of mantou with his hand, dipped it in vegetable soup and put it into his mouth. The elementary school student across from him looked straight at Luo Hao. Luo Hao hesitated for a moment and took the initiative to ask, do you want it dipped? Smell the sound. The elementary school student across from him suddenly changed his gaze, appearing somewhat excited, and then he stood up in an instant, holding his head high and singing loudly. War. With the most humble dream, Luo Hao. No. You're sick. Luo Hao didn't have time to react further. Thousands of elementary school students in the entire cafeteria, after hearing someone lead the way in singing The Lone Brave. Suddenly, thousands of elementary school students precisely follow the rhythm and sing loudly together. To the sobs and roars of the dark night, who says that only those standing in the light are considered heroes? Luo Hao's face completely changed. He didn't say a word and just threw down the plate and ran away. The entire network. The Lone Brave can be said to be a complete hit. At this time, all major news platforms are playing recordings of Luo Hao's live broadcast. Even many streets and alleys, beloved friends, are playing it one after another. There is almost one-sided support online, and everyone loves the lonely hero sung by Luo Hao's 8-year-old child. However, the song has such a huge popularity. Many professional musicians in the entertainment industry, as well as some well-known singers, have expressed their opinions. The God of Huala. I believe that at the age of 8, Luo Hao would never be able to create a song like The Lonely Brave. Just the C chord inside, he can't handle it. Ji Gu. The song, The Lone Brave, is pretty good, just below me, but I don't believe it was written by an 8-year-old child. That's hard to judge. An 8-year-old child cannot independently create such a song, there should be someone else behind it. Luo Hao is just singing. Wang Feng. I really like Luo Hao. I really like his singing, whether this song is written by him or not. I hope you come to my concert. Ear Emperor. 8-year-old Luo Hao has quite good singing skills and is among the top performers among the post-2005 generation. Even among the singers in the entertainment industry today, he can definitely rank high. However, I can judge that this song was definitely not written by Luo Hao himself. Ding Taixing. Children who steal other people's music achievements should not give false demonstrations. Even an 8-year-old child dares to say that this kind of song was written by themselves, it's just a joke. A large number of professionals came forward to comment, quickly causing a huge uproar online. With so many big stars with their own fans, the online public opinion can be said to be one-sided. I can't believe an 8-year-old child is lying. I've said it before, how could an 8-year-old child independently create songs? Now the truth has come to light. The song, The Lone Brave, is indeed good, but I don't believe it was actually created by an 8-year-old child. Yeah, this is simply unbelievable. He only sang yesterday, so I guess he doesn't even know how to play an instrument. An 8-year-old child, in order to become a singer and sing other people's songs, actually claims to have written them themselves. It's really shameless. If an 8-year-old child knows how to cheat now, then he will still get it in the future. I suggest sealing off Luo Hao now and telling him not to continue singing. We don't accept children who lie from a young age like this. Songs are good songs, I really enjoy listening to them, but I absolutely cannot let such children become celebrities. The public opinion online is becoming increasingly intense. Luo Hao is naturally unaware of the situation online. He rushed back home as soon as he finished school in the evening. Because he is planning to surprise his parents. He withdrew all the gifts and rewards he received in the live broadcast room last night and received them within 24 hours. On his way to school, he received a text message reminding him that all withdrawals had been received. Last night, we received a total of over 360,000 rewards in the back end, and after removing the platform's deductions, we withdrew over 160,000. The original cost of building the recording studio was 100,000 yuan, but now it has been fully returned, and there are also tens of thousands more. Then consider it as a psychological loss expense for parents. And taking advantage of the good mood of my parents at night, let's talk to them carefully and see if we can skip school at dinner time. Luo Qing and Chen Hong are chatting about interesting things about work. Luo Hao immediately spoke up when he found the opportunity and said, "By the way, Mom. Your bank card received over 160,000 yuan in the evening, please take a look." What? Luo Qing and Chen Hong, who were eating, instantly widened their eyes and looked at Luo Hao with a shocked expression on their faces. Chen Hong said, Hao, have you transferred the money from your mother's card again?" Luo Qing. "See if I don't kill you." Luo Hao was taken aback and said, "Mom and Dad, did you hear me wrong? I was talking about Mom's card, which is more than 160,000 yuan. These are the rewards I gave during my live broadcast last night, which I earned myself. All of this money has been withdrawn to my card. I spent 100,000 yuan to build a recording studio before, and I will pay you back the money." Upon hearing this, Luo Qing and Chen Hong looked at each other with an incredulous expression on their faces. Then Chen Hong quickly walked to the bedroom and dug out her bank card. She then opened her mobile app and logged into the mobile banking account, checking the balance in the card. 165300, there's really an extra 160000. Chen Hong widened her eyes and looked at Luo Hao, then at Luo Qing. Previously, there was a total of 100,000 yuan in this bank card. After being squandered by Luo Hao, the balance was 0, but now there is really an extra 160,000 yuan. Gudu. Luo Qing couldn't help but swallow his saliva and whispered in confusion, his grandmother makes so much money from live streaming. He earns 160,000 yuan a night. How many years do I have to drive a taxi? Luo Hao tilted his lips and said, Dad, of course I have to sing well. Otherwise, can netizens be willing to support me? These are all strength. Now you can rest assured that I am a singer, right? Chen Hong pushed the bank card over and said, Hao, this is the money you earned yourself. Mom and Dad can't take it. Take good care of it yourself. Luo Hao was taken aback and said, Mom, don't be polite to me. This is already your money. It's not easy for you to save some money for so many years. Even if I borrowed the 100,000 yuan before, it should be returned to you now. Chen Hong's eyes flickered twice and immediately put away the card. Okay. Mom took it. She said, Mom thought you were spending so much money that she spent 100,000 yuan on building a recording studio. It's better for Mom to keep it for you. You need the money before you tell Mom. Luo Hao didn't care about the bank card issue, but spoke innocently, Dad, Mom, can I discuss something with you? Luo Qing and Chen Hong exchanged a glance. What's going on?